Hi, what's up? What's poppin'? What's the deal? ¿Cómo estás? Konnichiwa. Bonjour. I do not know how to introduce myself. I do not know how to make a fucking intro. So I don't know what to say besides just get to the point. Anyway, so my name's Alejandra or Allie, whichever one is more convenient for you. Aside from that, look, dude, so basically, oh no, this shirt's not gonna work. You know, Alejandra here doesn't have any titties, so sometimes she wears these shirts that don't really help with that situation. I just don't want a titty to pop out, you know? I mean a nip slip, because there's no tit, it's just a nip. Honestly, for a long ass minute, I've been wanting to make videos on YouTube. Like, when I was in high school, I was in the little media class or whatever. The people that I was in media class had already brought up YouTube several times. This group of guys that I used to hang out with, and they made videos and I would watch the videos. Also because, oh my gosh, bitch, my mom, so like growing up, I never had a TV, right? My mom just does not believe in TVs. Getting a TV never came to my mind as a priority or anything like that. So I started watching YouTube and shit. All right, so perfect timing. I just finished rolling the blunt. My mom just pulled up and I was getting sidetracked on my conversation here, so it was a perfect time to cut me off, because now we can get out of here and smoke this and I can continue on telling y'all my story or what. Like I was saying inside, so like 2 years ago I went to jail and I got like super betrayed and backstabbed by one of my best friends. Well, I considered her my best friend, and that bitch betrayed me, and like I stopped talking to a big group of people that were part of my life. I'm gonna make a video about that story because there's a lot I have to say about that, and it's just a whole other thing. Anyway, well, I've been attempting to make a YouTube channel for like 2 years already. It all started off when I started my first year of college. It was so much fun. Like, for some reason I was traveling a lot. I was doing a lot of things. My schedule was so busy, and every time I would go hang out with my stoner friends, they'd always be like, dude, your stories are so interesting, like where the fuck were you at this weekend, and like shit like that. And like my life was really positive, super energetic, super good vibes, awesome. And I was like, dude, everybody loves my stories and all that, so why not start a YouTube? And then I never posted anything. Then till recently I tried to take a little vlog of some shit I was doing, and I realized that my life has changed drastically. At some point, it just went downhill. At some point, I just got so depressed and just gave up on everything that I am now realizing how much I've given up. You know, like, dude, after like I got my charge and I had my background was fucked, you know, like I already had a little messed up background, but this really fucked my background up, you know. And basically it got so hard for me to get a job. It was so hard for me to like, well, it was impossible for me to go back to school because, one, I got FAFSA, that's what paid for my school, and since I had a felony now, I didn't qualify for it. And that really fucked me up because the only reason I went to school and I focused on my degree was for my mom. Like, she wants me to graduate so bad, and it's like, bro, I just wanted to do that for her, and now I can't because I have a felony and I can't go to school. And so that really pissed me off. Like, it didn't piss me off that they fucked me over, it pissed me off that somehow it was connected to me helping my mom. But I've learned my lesson now. Like, I don't hold a grudge against her. It was my fault, you know. I did what I did, and I got myself in that situation. After that happened, I realized I couldn't get a job, and it was really hard. Like, nobody would hire me. So that led on to me not even going to interviews anymore. Like, it was just embarrassing at that point. I knew I wasn't gonna get hired once I brought up that I had a felony, because you have to bring it up because they're gonna background check. And online, and my probation officer also recommended that I should bring it up in the job application before they background check, because it will show them that they can trust me. But that's all bullshit, because none of that helped me. They still wouldn't hire me, dude. Anyway, so then I stopped going to interviews. I stopped trying to get a job. I wasn't doing anything with myself. Like, I used to make up stupid little clothes, like crop tops and shorts with like stitched shit, and I used to paint a shitload. I'm editing this year-old video. I figured that, hi, by the way, look at my hair. It's gone. Anyway, I figured I'd put in some receipts as I'm talking about it. So yeah, this is like my old art. This is a painting I never finished, like everything else in my life. YouTube, school, basketball, the career, everything else. Anyway, yeah, and after I got paintings blocked with this one, I started off with this one after my toxic relationship was over. This is supposed to be my ex, and this is me backstabbed. Yes, I have beautiful hair and beautiful curvage. I don't give a fuck. It's my motherfucking dry. But yep, I used to play basketball. I used to longboard everywhere. I used to do so much, and at some point I just stopped doing all that. And that shit sucks, because now I look at my life and I'm just like, bitch, like, you got so stuck on revenge. You got so stuck on negativity. I used to be so positive in the past till that whole jail situation happened, and it tore me apart. Like, I never felt more worthless in my life. Like, I wasn't an equal human as everybody else, and it was just like so depressing. Now that I've opened my eyes to how my life is, I am so ready to change it. You know, I'm so ready to get things done, get a job, fucking help my mom, do what I need to do, fix my teeth. Bro, look at my tooth. There's a story behind that. There's a story behind so much. What a better time than now to take you guys with me on this journey of bettering my life, on gaining hope and faith in myself, because I haven't had that in a long time. I'm so fucking ready to just get lit, get this shit going, do things right, you know, do what I want to do, follow my dreams. YouTubers have really helped me. I'm just gonna get closer to the camera so I don't have to talk so loud, because I don't know if there's somebody behind me or not, but it sounds like somebody is. But anyway, I'm just like learned so much from watching other people to not give up, you know, like there's so many other ways to take on life and to take on negativity and to switch it into positivity, to switch it into success. And it's like, dude, I'm so thankful, I'm so grateful for all these people who have posted a video on YouTube, because every single video I've watched that like has impacted me is like, bro, all these people that I see on YouTube that I subscribe to, they're just people that have like gone through the struggle, people that have like been outsiders, have been left out, you know. All these people I watch, it's like, man, I'm not alone, you know. Like, it's really helped me see the world in a different way. Like, I'm not alone. I'm not the only one who's been treated this way. I'm not the only one who's been stepped on and fucking felt like a weirdo and a fucking loser, you know. And it's like, these people that have started their own little community on YouTube, they're beautiful. Like, it's just great. And I love reading the comments that people leave on them. Like, I always be putting comments too. Like, everybody is so awesome, and I love this energy that's going on right now. I love this movement that's like happening. And I think it's amazing, and I just want to share my story too, because I think it's a beautiful thing that everybody can relate in one way or another, yet everyone's unique, because no story is the same. No story is exactly the same, you know? Everyone's unique, everyone's their own way, but everyone also is connected in some way, and I just think it's beautiful. And I think that anybody who feels negative about themselves or just any kind of bad way, I think you should start a YouTube. Like, why not? Fuck it. Start a YouTube before you think about doing anything you'll regret, because I bet you won't feel alone, you know? And it's like so badass, and I love this about this whole community. This whole thing is awesome. I'm just so excited and happy that I am glad again, you know? Like, I have so much good energy in me again. Before, I was so negative, I was so defensive, I was so overprotective, so like angry all the time, and I haven't been like that in a long time. And I'm so happy and thankful for how things have been going, even though I'm struggling right now. But we finna get a job, bro. Like, shit's finna go down. And I'm excited. Like, the other day I went to a thrift store to go apply. Bro, I should have recorded that. They were so embarrassing. Like, these ladies were just... Okay, so I went in there and I was like, hey, I would like an application. Are you guys hiring? And so the lady just looks at me like all crazy eyes and like freaked out, and then looks at the other chick and she tells her in Spanish, this girl wants an application. And the girl looks at me, she's like, her? And then she's like, yeah. And they're like, give me your information, the manager's not here. And I was like, okay. So they just wrote my number in the back of a receipt. Like, bitch, I'm supposed to trust that you're gonna give your manager this receipt with my number. And I wrote the number and she took the paper away, and I was like, I need to write my name on it. And she gave it back and I wrote my name. I was just like, you weren't even gonna ask me for my name? Like, this bitch was playing with me. I think one of them was the manager. But excuse the dog crying in the background. My neighbors tie him up and he tends to throw tantrums. I swear he's not being abused. You know, another thing is, like, I've always been a little weirdo. Like, I used to have a babysitter after school that would pick me up. My butt's unsticky. And this lady had a daughter, and she was in the same class as me. And even she was my bully. Like, we would go to the same house after school with her mom, and she was mean to me at school. And it's like, bitch, why aren't you my friend? Like, I know your mom, but my pussy has never snitched. I don't know why. I've never been a snitch. Like, I never told her mom that her daughter was mean to me, and I never told my mom. I just never wanted to I never wanted them to know. I don't know why. I wonder. So, like, the point of that story is that I've never really had a lot of friends, and whenever I did, they didn't last long, or they would never hit me up, but we were friends. Like, they'll hit me up once in a while. I feel like this will help me meet more people that think like me and agree with me, or like, you know, that can help me. You know, I feel like I'm very open-minded to people's judgment. Even though I'm a little crybaby, I still am grateful, and if for any kind of help that comes my way, any kind of suggestions, experience. People have so many different experiences, and I can learn from so many others. And I'm just so ready. I want to meet people that can be my friends. You know, anytime I had a friend, I feel like I was betrayed. Except for one friend who's not my friend anymore, but she was badass. I still appreciate her. Her name is V, but we don't talk no more, but I'm willing to talk to her again anytime. She's super cool. Yeah, that's pretty much it.